Welcome to CoinsVault America. Today you are about to discover one of the most legendary and mysterious coins in United States history. A coin that many people have spent without knowing its true power. A coin that has turned pocket change into life-changing money. This is the unbelievable story of the 1919 Buffalo nickel, one of the most wanted and valuable American coins ever created. Stay with us because the good news for coin collectors is very real. Some 1919 Buffalo nickels are worth far more than most people imagine, and a few rare examples are worth big money that can shock even experienced collectors. The birth of the Buffalo nickel. The Buffalo nickel was introduced in 1913 as a bold new design for American coinage. It was created to reflect the true spirit of America. Freedom, strength, and the wild frontier. The front of the coin features a powerful Native American portrait, a combination of three real Native American chiefs. The reverse shows a massive American buffalo, symbol of strength, survival, and national identity. By 1919, the United States was changing rapidly. World War I had just ended. Industry was booming. But the Buffalo nickel was already showing problems. The design was beautiful but impractical. The date and details wore down quickly. This flaw would later create massive rarity and huge value. Why 1919 is a special year. The 1919 Buffalo nickel was struck at three different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Each mint produced coins with unique characteristics, and each version has varieties that collectors hunt aggressively today. Millions were minted, but survival rates in good condition are extremely low. Most were heavily used in everyday commerce. Nickels were workhorse coins. They passed through countless hands, worn in pockets, dropped on hard surfaces, exposed to weather and dirt. Because of this finding, a 1919 Buffalo nickel with strong detail is extremely difficult. 1919 Philadelphia Buffalo nickel value. The Philadelphia mint produced the highest number of 1919 Buffalo nickels, but high mintage does not mean low value. In low grades, heavily worn examples may be worth modest amounts, but once detail improves, the value rises fast. In low grades, heavily worn examples may be worth modest amounts, but once detail improves, the value rises fast. Coins with a visible date, clear horn detail, and sharp Native American features can sell for hundreds. Uncirculated examples can reach into the thousands. And top condition coins have sold for eye-opening prices at major auctions. Collectors pay premiums for strong strikes, full luster, and original surfaces. The Denver Mint version of the 1919 Buffalo nickel is where things get serious. These coins are much scarcer in high grades. Denver strikes are known for weaker details, especially on the buffalo horn. Finding one with a sharp horn is extremely rare. Because of this, even mid-grade examples carry strong value. High-grade pieces can sell for many thousands of dollars. And elite examples are considered trophies in the numismatic world. For collectors, this is one of the key dates that defines a complete Buffalo nickel set. 9.19S Buffalo nickel, a Western treasure. The San Francisco Mint produced fewer 1919 nickels, and quality was often inconsistent. Many coins were weakly struck, making fully detailed examples exceptionally rare. In high grades, the 1919S Buffalo nickel can reach massive values. Collectors compete fiercely for clean examples, driving prices higher every year. The famous 1919 double die variety. Now comes the truly exciting part. The variety that turns an ordinary coin into a jackpot. The 1919 double die obverse Buffalo nickel. This variety shows doubling in the date and lettering created by a misaligned die during the minting process. When authenticated examples appear, they command huge prices. Even in worn condition, they can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This is the kind of discovery that changes lives, and it still happens today. Why collectors love the 1919 Buffalo nickel. This coin represents everything collectors love: history, art, rarity, mystery. It tells a story of early 20th century America, of a nation transitioning from frontier to modern power. The Buffalo nickel is one of the most iconic designs ever produced, and the 1919 issue sits at the heart of this series. Collectors around the world recognize its importance. Demand continues to rise, supply continues to shrink. This is why prices keep climbing. First check the date, make sure it is clearly 1919, then look for the mint mark. On the reverse below the words 5 cents, no mint mark means Philadelphia, D means Denver, S means San Francisco. Next, examine the buffalo horn. A fully visible horn dramatically increases value. Check the Native American hair braid. More detail means higher grade. Look for doubling on the date or lettering. If you see unusual thickness or shadowing, you may have a rare variety. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. If you believe your coin may be valuable, get it authenticated by a professional grading service. Over the years, top-quality 1919 Buffalo nickels have shattered expectations. High-grade Denver and San Francisco examples have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Double-die varieties have reached incredible prices. These auction results prove that this coin is not just hype. It is a true powerhouse in American numismatics. Many 1919 Buffalo nickels are still out there, in old collections, in inherited coin jars, in forgotten drawers. People continue to discover valuable coins every year. The market remains strong, collector interest continues to grow, and historical American coins are more popular than ever. For new collectors, this is an exciting time. For experienced collectors, it is a golden opportunity. We continue our deep journey into the legendary 1919 Buffalo nickel, a coin that refuses to lose its power even after more than 100 years. In this part, we explore advanced collector secrets, market psychology, hidden errors, and real-life stories of people who discovered fortune from this iconic coin. One of the biggest reasons the 1919 Buffalo nickel is so valuable is strike quality. The dies used in 1919 were often overused. This caused weak details, especially on the buffalo horn and tail. Collectors judge these coins harshly. A weak strike lowers value dramatically, but a strong strike multiplies value fast. This is why two coins from the same year can have completely different prices. One may be worth a few dollars, another worth thousands. Among collectors, there is an unofficial rule, the buffalo horn rule. If the horn is flat or missing, value stays low. If the horn is visible, value rises. If the horn is sharp and pointed, value explodes. This single detail can be the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. This is especially true for Denver and San Francisco mint coins. Collectors also study the Native American portrait carefully. The hair braid, the cheekbone, the feathers. Strong detail in these areas means the coin saw less wear and possibly came from a fresh die. Coins with bold facial features are extremely desirable, especially when paired with a sharp buffalo. Fully struck 1919 Buffalo nickels are rare across all mints. This rarity is natural, not created by collectors, but by the minting process itself. Even when new, many coins left the mint with weak details. This means true full strike coins were rare from the start. Over time, circulation destroyed most survivors. This is why population reports show extremely low numbers in high grades. Professional grading changed the Buffalo nickel market forever. Before grading services, many valuable coins were overlooked. Now condition rarity is documented and verified. A certified high-grade 1919 Buffalo nickel can command enormous premiums. Collectors trust slabs, and competition increases prices. If you believe you have a high-quality example, grading is essential. Many collectors unknowingly damage their coins. Cleaning with chemicals, polishing with cloth, scrubbing with brushes. These actions remove original surfaces. Once original luster is gone, it never comes back. Even rare coins lose most of their value when cleaned. The best advice is simple: do nothing until a professional examines the coin. Besides the famous double die, there are other errors collectors hunt. Die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, weak reverse details. While not all errors bring massive value, some combinations can create rare collectibles. Error Buffalo nickels are a specialized market, and prices depend heavily on visual appeal. Every year, collectors share incredible discovery stories. A man finds a 1919 D Buffalo nickel in his grandfather's cigar box. A woman discovers a double die while sorting inherited coins. A flea market purchase turns into a 5-figure auction result. These stories keep collectors searching because they prove rare coins are still out there. Many collectors now view Buffalo nickels as long-term investments. They are finite, historic, and widely recognized. The 1919 issues are especially strong because they combine age and rarity. As more collectors enter the market, supply tightens. Prices rise naturally. This trend has remained consistent for decades. The Buffalo nickel is pure American symbolism, native heritage, wild frontier, national strength. Few coins tell a story so clearly. Even non-collectors recognize the design. This crossover appeal protects value. Experts believe top-quality examples will continue rising, especially Denver and San Francisco mint coins. Double-die varieties remain elite targets, often locked away in private collections. As older collections come to market, competition intensifies. This creates opportunity and excitement. Learn before buying. Study details, compare certified examples, avoid cleaned coins. Patience is the key to success. The right coin is always worth waiting for. The 1919 Buffalo nickel is not just old, it is powerful. It connects the past to the present. If you are holding one, you are holding history. If you are searching, stay hopeful, because the next legendary discovery could happen at any moment. Thank you for staying with CoinsVault America, where history meets value, and every coin has a story.